back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Thursday, July 11th. I've been busy this morning, got a new vlog published. That's up on my channel now. It's time to turn my attention to fulfilling orders. We're going to pack up 3 orders that came in overnight. But before we do that, let's head into the photo station and see if we can find some fresh inventory to get listed today. Alright, we've been busy buying. As you can see, we got plenty of inventory. We got these 2 stacks here. We got this stack of storage unit inventory there. We got a couple hats up here. A little Costa Rica, a little Jerusalem. Over here we got a stack of t-shirts. We got a Seahawks t-shirt on top. And we got this We Rise Together. There you go, so a good message right there. And then we got some polo shirts here. We got some denim here, a lot of Levi's in there. We got some pajama pants and lounge pants and thermals. Look at all this stuff, all these great thermals. Pajama pants, look at the green, we got the blue, we got the Marvel, we got it all. We got the red. I've been collecting these pajama pants over the last few weeks, and we got a nice pair of Adidas on the bottom there, so we got to get that stuff listed. I keep saying that we got to get that stuff listed. That's kind of the name of the game. The more listings you put up, the more money you make, so that's what we want to focus on today. We want to get some of that stuff photographed, and we want to get some of it listed. For those of you who are new to the channel, let me take a second to introduce myself. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I'm also a freelance photographer. Many of you might not know that. I do that a little on the side. There's some of that up on my channel as well, but we focus on reselling here in this vlog. I do this daily vlog. It comes out every morning, so you always have something fun and fresh for you to watch. We tell you what's sold, we tell you what we're listing, and of course we tell you what we're buying and trying to flip for profit. You saw the stacks of inventory. We've been busy buying. I've been buying regularly Monday at Goodwill and loading up on fresh inventory for just $1.99. And lately we've been trying some auctions. We've been trying auctions. So personally, I have 2 premium stores. So I pay for the premium service on eBay with 2 premium stores, and it allows you up to 500 free auctions in certain categories, and clothing is one of those categories. So this month we've been really focusing on trying to use those auctions. I've been using those auctions in a loss leader pricing strategy. We've been putting it up there, a lot of auctions at just $1.97. We're paying $1.99 at Goodwill, and we're putting them up for $1.97. Of course, we have the buy it now option, so people can buy it for a little bit more money if they don't want to wait. But we're trying to entice people into the store using those auctions in order to spike sales of fixed price listings. You know, eBay's kind of pushed that fixed price strategy, you know, listing fixed price and letting people make offers, and that's what we've been doing the last couple years. But we want to get these auctions going and have them running regularly, ending every day, so that people come into the store and you're on the top 20 search results. That's where you want to be. So people see your stuff, they're coming into your store, they're making offers, and you're making sales. So let me show you this quantity sold. That's one of the most important numbers you can look at. 173 sold, up 6.8% versus the prior time period. So you can see this chart is all over the place. You know, the consistency has not been there, but we have had a spike in sales. You see those 2 high graphs there. That's the 11 sales on those days. So we got 11 sales just the other day, 11, and yesterday they dropped off a little. The fact that sales are up 6.8% tells me that these auctions, these loss leader pricing auctions, are working. You know, they're driving more traffic to the store, and we're getting more sales. Of course, I'm putting up a lot of listings, and maybe just doing that work is leading to the sales, but we're going to keep going with them. So like I said, we're going to keep going. We have 500 to do, so I'm going to try to get a 500 up this month. That's the goal. The ones that don't sell, we're going to just roll them over, maybe lower the price a little on the fixed price option, the buy it now option of it, but we want to keep that starting bid price at just $1.97, and maybe even drop it below for some of the items that we really want to move. So the way I'm thinking about it, you know, it's not really that important that these auctions are selling or not. If they're driving traffic into your store and your sales are up, then they're serving their purpose. You know, that's one way you can get people into your store. Of course, you want to promote your listings. You know, that was the whole thing that eBay wants you to promote your listings now, and a lot of people start and they say they do a 2% promotion. I do a little bit more. I do what eBay suggests. You know, I put what they suggest on each listing. So I'm giving them, you know, 8 to 11%, sometimes up to 16%, just to promote the listing and get it in front of the eyes that will get it sold. And you know, I don't have a problem with doing that. I also run a regular sale, run my store 20% off. So we're pricing things high enough that we can give away 20% to eBay just to make that sale. But I think the goal today is to get some of those auctions up in some different categories. We've been focusing on shorts, and we've been selling a lot of shorts. You know, it's summertime and shorts are moving pretty quick, so I've been diligent about getting the shorts listings up right away. We got everything we bought on Monday listed, so now it's time to turn our attention to some other categories. We got t-shirts, we got polo shirts, we got denim, and I think we're going to grab a little off each stack to get those auctions going in each of those categories. Really get the most eyes on the merchandise as we can today. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab 5 here, 5 polos, and maybe a few denim, and maybe even a pajama pants or 2, and really get a variety of items to photograph and list today. Alright, just a reminder, I'm going to show you guys what sold out of the big store a little bit later, but first let's take a look at what I pulled from those stacks and have ready to photograph and list today. I've been staring at these 2 hats. We're going to get these listed, a little Costa Rica hat on the left and the Jerusalem hat on the right. Along with the hats, we're going to get some these Adidas athletic pants on. These are size medium, Adidas 3-stripe blue and white athletic pants. We got a couple jeans here. This is a Buffalo by David Byton, I think. And then we got a Calvin Klein jeans, the old Calvin Klein. What is Brooke Shields? Nothing gets between me and my Calvins, right? That was her saying. And we got some t-shirts, men's t-shirts here. This is a cool Seattle Seahawks t-shirt with a all-over print graphic. We Rise Together, I showed you that earlier. And then we have this tuxedo t-shirt. This is kind of a cool t-shirt. It has something on the back as well. Party hard as possible, with some sort of Air Force, I think, design. I have hockey. That's a fun little tee. And then finally here, a Martin Luther King Jr. Graphic on the front of this one. And then it says all kinds of different lettering in there, social justice, all kinds of different letters make up his face. It's pretty cool. So we got hats, we got athletic pants, we got jeans, we got t-shirts, and we also have polos. I got 5 polos here that I pulled. Let's take a look at what they are. Here they are. A lot of these are just solid basic tees. 2XLT Outdoor Life red polo, an extra large Van Heusen blue polo with striping, Basic Editions 2X blue and red polo, Van Heusen extra large burgundy red polo with a pocket, and finally Apartment 9 extra large. Not sure what color you call that. Maybe a pinkish. Got that pinkish hue. I'm going to call it red with a pinkish hue. So I'm going to photograph all those items in a second here, but first let's take a look and see what sold overnight. I promised you I'd show you, so let's take a look. Looks like we had 3 sales overnight for $43.94. $43.94 for 3 sales. Let's see what they were. Accepted a best offer of $20 shipped for these. They're men's Adidas shoes, sneaker size 9, running, jogging, Gym Cloud Foam, black and white. So I think Cloud Foam is the name, the type of the Adidas shoe here. And took a best offer of 20. Cloud Foam speed, a little blurry on that photo, but they're size 9 men's. There you see them in good condition. I think these might have been a storage unit find, but good condition Adidas, 20 bucks out the door. Second item sold for $10.57. It's a purple Scrubs pocket t-shirt. Top V Life is the brand. Solid cotton, short sleeve, size large. So that's one category a lot of people avoid or they don't see at the thrift store, you know, the scrub section. There's usually a scrub section, at least at Value Village. They pull all the scrubs and put it in a special section. Some other thrift stores, you know, mix them in with the t-shirts, but you can find these scrubs. It's nice when they put them all together. You can kind of go through there and find the cool graphic ones. And tip to you, new resellers, you might want to pull the graphic ones, you know, anything Christmas related or special, like I guess Disney themed. That type of stuff is the stuff you want to buy. That's the stuff people are looking for and that always sell. But these basic ones with the pockets are also nice. but there is kind of you know, a low end and a high end to this stuff, and what we sold today was kind of the low end of what you'd find, just a basic scrub. Third item sold for $13.37. It's a Dickies black flat front men's cotton polyester blend dress shorts, 40-inch waist by 11-inch inseam. So those Dickies kind of work shorts, those always sell. You see those, pick them up every time. They're not going to make you big money, but there's definitely a market for them, and the sell-through rate is pretty decent. So I'm going to go grab those 3 items. We're going to pack them up, get an early start on packing orders, and then we'll get in that photo station and photograph all that inventory and begin listing. The day in the life of a reseller continues. Let's do this. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. I've located the 3 orders. Let's get some labels printed. Alright, there they are. A pair of Dickies shorts, a little Scrubs t-shirt, and a pair of Adidas running shoes or athletic shoes. And here come the labels. Let's get them printed. It's 9 o'clock. We got the first orders of the day ready for the tote. Let's go ahead and add them now. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we got 3 orders in the tote. We're going to turn our attention to taking photos, but before we do that, let me give you guys a quick look at the progress we've been making. I'll show you the listings that have been going up into the store. Like I said, it's a lot of shorts. We got all the shorts that I bought on Monday listed now, so let me give you a look at it. So we did list a few shorts into the small store, but here's all the shorts that went up into the big store. Bulk of the listings did go up into the big store. We did a couple fixed price listings this morning with the couple that I had left over that I didn't do yesterday. Bill Blass and some BCG 3X athletic shorts. Over here we have the Zero Exposure and the Nike. The Nike went up as fixed price. The other one was an auction. And then we get into all these are just a $197 auctions. The BCG Gray Athletics, the St. John's Bay Athletics. The Adidas shorts, like I mentioned in previous videos, those went up at a higher price point. Started them at $9.97. They're 20% off right now, so $7.98 will get you those. Here's a look at the 8 prior. Again, these are all auctions. Like we said, we've been focusing on auctions. We got the Shirts and Skins black shorts, the shiny casual gear shorts. 32 Degrees Cool, we find that brand quite often. I bought a nice pair. It's quality stuff, but the sell-through rate isn't that great, but good looking merchandise. The Allison black and white, those are actually reversible, starting at $1.97 for reversible shorts, not bad. Down here we got the Kirkland, the Costco brand, $1.97. Kirkland makes some decent merchandise though. And Old Navy red shorts. Here's a couple that I put up as fixed price listings. That George drawstring swim short and the Old Navy, a little bit nicer and cooler, that design. I thought somebody might jump on those as fixed price listings. Prior to that was more swim shorts. If you guys watched previous videos, you knew I worked through those swim shorts after the dress shorts, so we kind of went in sequence. These all went up for $197. Champion, Sonoma, we got Ocean Pacific, we got American Eagle. Look at those. That was one of my favorite pair from the buy. I start those at $197, kind of a blue and white. Down here we got the Free Country, we got the George, and we got the Zero Exposure. And then we threw up a couple of athletic shoes, some Nike Air Maxes, and down here is a pair of Hokas. Prior to that, this was listed on Tuesday. This was all the dress shorts. We got some Nike golf shorts, some Joss A. Bank, Savile Row. Much of these are starting at $1.97. Pebble Beach, Nautica, O'Neill, Victorinox, and finally the last 3 that we got up last Tuesday were these Old Navy Goodfellows and Greg Norman the Shark. So as you can see there, we did sprinkle in a few fixed price listings just to make sure we're making a little bit of profit on these. The nicer shorts I'm listing as fixed price listings, trying to get a higher ask price for those, but the rest of them we're letting them run at $1.97. Hoping to draw more people into the store and buying those fixed price listings, and it appears to be working. I showed you earlier, you know, sales are up, the graphs are showing that impressions are up, everything is on the up and up, so the experiment appears to be working. We're going to continue with it today, and I'm going to set this camera down, get into that photo station and photograph all that inventory I showed you earlier, and then we'll begin listing. Snack break, little chips and dips, yum yum. Alright, I'm making some progress with my listings. I got the hats and the t-shirts listed, and then we had a couple orders come in as well. Let's take a look at these hats and tees. Alright, there you see them, the last 8 listings. There are the 2 hats. We got that Costa Rica hat and the Jerusalem hat. Over here we put this Seattle Seahawks hat as a fixed price listing at $14.97. Listed that a little more because I thought it was a pretty cool graphic tee. We'll set that one up and hope we get a sale when the season rolls around. Now these we all listed at auction starting at $1.97. They are the We Rise Together tee, the Tuxedo t-shirt, the I Have Hockey t-shirt, and the Martin Luther King Jr. tee. That one didn't have a size, so I listed it a small based on the measurements. So there we have it, 5 tees, 2 hats listed. Like I said, while I was busy doing that work, we did have a couple orders come in to the big store. Let's take a look and see what they were. 2 more orders for $62. One of those was an international order. Let's take a look. Here it is. This one sold for $53.13. Much of that is shipping internationally. It's a 2013 Buffalo Bills Chrome Zippo lighter. So it's Zippo. NFL marked 1-13, Bradford, Pennsylvania, USA. So this one we got out of a junk drawer lot. Let me give you a look at it. It's just a chrome Zippo lighter with the Buffalo Bills information on there, the graphic of the Buffalo on there. And somebody picked it up overseas, so that one will go internationally. So that's one tip, all you resellers who are looking for small things to sell. Zippo lighters, they do still have a good sell-through rate. You have to list them without the fluid in them. Obviously, you can't ship it with the fluid in them, but you find those at a garage sale or a flea market or whatnot. Pick those up because they sell for decent money. I think that one sold for over $25. Plus that international shipping, so it's a big sale, $53 and change out the door. The other item sold for $8.87. This was one of those low-priced auctions. It sold for $1.97 plus shipping, so there you have it. It's a large DC Comics Beast graphic. Gray polyester t-shirt top, short sleeve. Let's give you a look at this. It's part of the DC clan there. You have Superman, you got the Hulk, you got all the rest, Flash and Batman and another guy, I'm not sure. 100% polyester, made in Haiti. So a nice looking graphic tee. Picked that up for $1.99, sold it for $1.97 plus shipping. So that's part of my loss leader pricing strategy, you know, listing those up there at cost or below cost in order to drive people into the store. Obviously $8.87, we could probably still make a couple bucks on shipping, but we're not making a lot of profit on that one, but it is driving people into the store, and that's probably the reason we're selling lighters for $53 is because we're putting those auctions out there cheap. And so the strategy appears to be working. All right, we got that DC Comics tee and that Buffalo Bills lighter. Here comes the shipping labels for them. One international, one domestic. All right, we got 2 more orders to add to the tote. Here it is, 1. And here's that lighter, 2. So we're getting some fresh listings up. We're making some sales, but I think I'm going to take a little break for lunch. It's about noon right now, so we're going to have a little lunch break, and then we'll get back at it and continue listing. Making some progress today. Alright, as you can see, we're making some progress getting some listings up. We got all these to put away after lunch here as well, and then these go upstairs into inventory. So that's part of the reseller game. You got to have an inventory system, and you got to stay on top of things. You can't let that stuff stack up. So we're going to take care of that after lunch, but first let's enjoy a little lunch. Take a moment and have something to eat. Lunch today, we got a couple sandwiches, pastrami and cheese, turkey pastrami and cheese, a little potato salad from July 4th barbecue, an apple, and some water. Alright, we got 3 more to go, those athletic pants and the 2 pair of jeans. We're making some progress on listing. As you can see, I got all the t-shirts listed, all the polo shirts listed, of course those 2 hats earlier, but I think we're going to take a break from the big store listing and log into that small store, see what kind of action we had in there, see if we had any sales. Let's take a look. Alright, I logged into the small store. Looks like we had 2 orders waiting for us, and we had 2 offers as well. I went ahead and accepted both of those offers, so total of 4 orders, but 2 have been paid for, 2 are awaiting payment. Let's Let's go ahead and pack up the 2 that have been paid for. Let me give you guys a look at what sold. There you see it, 2 orders for $27.95, $27.95. Let's see what they were. First item sold for $11.66. It's a medium H&M solid men's pocket dress shirt, long sleeve, 100% cotton button up. The other item sold for $16.29. It's an extra large Ralph Lauren polo golf striped polo shirt, short sleeve man's top. Listed that one July 8th, so it didn't take long at all. Like I said, I did have a couple offers and I accepted those. One of those was just paid for, so we're going to go ahead and show that one to you as well. Brings the total up today to 3 orders for $41.62. That third item sold for $13.67. It's a medium Puma black, white, and gray short sleeve man's cotton t-shirt. There they are, 3 orders out of the small store. And here come the labels for them. Let's get these printed so we could add them to the... Alright, we're going to add 3 more orders to the tote. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I got a few t-shirts listed into the small store, and then another payment came in. Paid for the 4th order out of the small store. Let me give you a look at what it was. $15.45. Sold this Nike Legacy 91 dry fit baseball cap hat, unisex blue and white with the swoosh strap back. Listed this April 17th, 2024, so it took a while, but we finally sold it. So I'm going to go grab that hat, we'll print a label, and add it to the tote and get ready to head into town. There it is, that Nike Legacy 91 blue strap back hat. Here comes the label. We're going to get this added to the tote and take these orders to the post office. Alright, we got one more order for the tote. We got a tote about half full of orders, so kind of a slow day, but we're going to run these to the post office. Alright, I got those orders dropped off. Next stop, I'm going to head to Walmart, see if they have the tape that I like in stock. Alright, we got the tape, $10.62 spent on tape. So they didn't have the tape that I like, so I just picked up a couple rolls of the other brand. But next stop, Lake Patton, let's go. Alright, as you see, we made it to Lake Patton. I'm going to take you guys on a little warm up, and then we're going to get that 2.6 miles in. Let's hit that trail and see what we can see today. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little warm-up, little footage of the ducklings and the duck. It was hard to get a little shot of them. They were kind of hiding there behind those rocks. It was difficult to get in there and get a shot, so I did my best, but we got a few moments of wildlife for you. Up next, we're going to run around the lake. It is a little later and a little cooler than I normally hear, so hopefully it'll be a good run today. I'll check in once I get back. Thanks for watching. Alright, I made it another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. They're out here setting up for the Ragnar relay race tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow and Sunday. So that should be a good event. I think one of the stations is here at Lake Padden, so they got the truck here unloading cones and signs and mile markers. So they're getting ready for a big race tomorrow. The Ragnar relay race, always a great race down here in Whatcom County. So I guess we can take a moment of gratitude. I guess I'm grateful to be out here running around the lake. The body was a little tense the first couple miles, but loosened up. That third mile was pretty nice. That sun was almost setting, and it was a nice cool breeze off the lake, so you couldn't ask for better running weather. This is my type of year, my type of season. That cold weather is gone, and summer is definitely here. So I don't want to hear anybody complaining about the sunshine, because we get such few days of it in Washington, so we got to make the most of it. So I think we'll keep the gratitude short today. I want to get home, and the day in the life of a reseller continues. I've got some more items that need listing. Got to go home, shower up, have a little bit of dinner, and hopefully get a few more listings up. I was thinking today, you know, I do have 2 premium stores, and the auctions are working so well in the big store. I might extend that experiment to the small store. They give you $500 for each store, so I might as well take advantage of it. If sales are up 10% in the big store, there's no reason why they wouldn't be up 10% in the small store as well. If I implement the same experiment, we got plenty of inventory to do it with. I think we're going to continue trying it in the big store and see the results. Use up those $500 that they give you, and then once those are up, we don't want to pay extra fees, so we could always start doing it in the small store. So just a thought today, as I was running around the lake, you know, extend this experiment to both stores and take advantage of all those auctions eBay offers you. Alright, it's a little after 10 o'clock now. Got home, had some dinner, and watched a little YouTube, and now I'm going to be trying to list a few more items, but I want to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscription button and ring that notification bell. And don't forget to like the video on your way out. Thanks for watching. Bye.